Hello friends, my name is Akshay. Hello, and let's start our GFG question. So the question is, find the closest pair of the two arrays. So we have to given two array ARR and BRR. I changed the name of array to ARR1 and ARR2 and given number x, which is here x, and the size of first array is n and second array is m. Find the pair whose sum of the closest x and pair has the element from each array. In case of multiple closest pair returning any one of them, the output presents closest difference of the sum with the number x. So the statement said that we have to take one element from array 1 and second element from array 2, and we take to the sum of the, and we find the difference between sum and the value x, and which is the minimum difference we have to give the as a output it for all pairs. And here it will done, and our time complexity should be maximum of n and m. So what can we do? So think about this. We get sum 1 with 10, 20, 30 and 60 one by one, not directly sum with all elements. Take one from ARR1 and take one element from BRR and do sum. Like this, take 1 and take 20, take 4 and take 30, take 4, 40 and do like this. Assume in one set all sums are present, okay? And one thing is, the mid sum is 1 with 40. It is the mid sum of the maximum sum to the minimum sum. Mid sum should be the first element from this and last element from this, after arranging ascending or descending order, and it is a roughly, not exact. Roughly we can say that this is a mid value, because the minimum from this array and maximum from this array. And one thing that here our time complexity should be maximum of n or m, means linear. So one thing that this both array should be linear, then we can do. If it is not linear, so we have to first sorting this, and for sorting it take n log n. So the time complexity not in the criteria if array is not sorted, but it is not mentioned, but I assume that array is sorted. And if any test case are present when array is not sorted, so we will change to our algorithm. But right now I think about array is sorted. It is not mentioned, but I assume that here also array is sorted, both array. So we have to take this and this, and we do sum and find difference sum with this x, and it store in difference. So first I take one diff, and in difference I will store maximum value of integer, int max, and our answer in vectors. We have to returning one vector which contain two pairs. So I create vector, and I create left to 0 and right to y left to 0. I take one element from here and one element from here to last, and I adding, and I travel this from this and this from this, because I want to do like binary search. So I starting from mid sum, and I take this, and accordingly I will travel this for this and this for this. If you don't understand here, so I will explain when I write the code again. I think that time you can understand this. So our L starting with 0, and our right have this, so m minus 1, this element is, the index of element is m minus 1, okay? And I do while loop. So in while loop we have to write condition. We want to travel from 0 to up to whole this array, so the maximum length is n minus 1, because it is starting with 0, so L should be less than N. And like this, here right side is starting it reaching up to 0 because it is decreasing, so R should be more than -1. Okay, here we have to check if absolute of AR1 left plus AR2 right minus X is less than diff. So diff is equal to this. Okay, and if AR1 of L plus AR2 of R is more than X. Okay, so here sum 40 plus 1, which is 41, it is more than X. X is 32. So in this case you can look this condition. If this happened, so we decrease R to 1. Else left increase. So okay, if we decreasing this, so it will be 30 and 1, so 31. Yes, so here in this case next statement will occur because 31 is less than 32, so we increase this by 1, so it will be 4 and 34, and like this loop will run. Okay, so we adding L to 1, but for doing this we find minimum difference, but we don't returning the difference. Here is one confusion that output it is a difference, but the logic for difference it is already given by Gigs4Geeks platform. Here we retain the values of the area from this and this. Okay, not a difference. We have don't return difference. We returning both value because here is mentioned X pair has a element each area. In case of multiple closest pair, we have to returning the pair. Case of multiple closest pair, any one of them. Yes, it is because the sum of the both area and difference are the same, so we can take any pair. X, find the pair. We have to finding the pair. So for finding pair, I take left result L and result R. Okay, so our result L is equal to L and result R is equal to R, so it will change automatically occur this, and at end I returning value of AR1 of result L and AR2 of result R. So check this code is working fine or not. Okay, so our code is output is same as the accepted output, so they submit this code. Okay, so code passes all test case, so our output is successfully correct. So thanks for watching this video, and please like, subscribe and share this with your friends.